After the phenomenal success of Glitz 1 and 2, Danube Properties presents Glitz Residence 3 at Dubai Studio City, next to the Motor City and Arabian Ranches, located on the Sakim Road, just 8 minutes from the Mall of the Emirates and the Sheikh Zayed Road. Glitz Residence 3, properties for Dubai's new urban generation, a selection of 432 units offering a mix of studio, 1 and 2 bedroom contemporary styled apartments. The grand entrance lobby welcomes you to your abode. Work out at a fully equipped gym, host your family and friends at the party hall, enjoy the beautiful garden with water features. Match your opponent at the tennis court or at the basketball court. Luxurious living rooms and spacious master bedrooms. Bathroom fittings from Milano, Italy. Fully fitted modular kitchen. Relax at the rooftop swimming pool. Glitz Residence 3 from Danube.
We are a 23-year-old company with absolutely stain-free reputation. Throughout the 23 years of business that we've done, we are the largest building material supplier, and we started this property division just over a year ago, right? We've had phenomenal success. We have sold inventory worth over 1.2 billion dirhams with 1.7 million square feet under construction right now. The company is built around two things. Number one is trust, and second is commitment to deliver. That's how we have grown from, we had one of the most humble start. We started from a very small store back in 1993, and today we are a business generating over 3 billion dirhams annual revenue. That's what we are. And we're not just present in UAE. Dubai, of course, is our headquarters with more than 7 million square feet presence in Dubai. You will even find a Danube metro station. You'll find huge warehouses and showrooms and sites of Danube. But we are spread across UAE. We're also present in Saudi, Qatar, Oman, Bahrain. You go to India, China, we've got businesses spread all over. We do a lot of trading for our building materials from the Europe as well, especially from Romania, from Prague, different places, and Spain as well. Talking about the project, as a developer, we understand our responsibility to research before we create any project. First of all, it starts from the land, the location of the plot, what kind of permission it comes with. So we do a proper due diligence as a responsible developer, and we ensure that we are picking up the best of the available land that is in the city, which should be providing the best accessibility for the residents. We come up with the most world-class amenities within the development. We try and ensure that we bring as many values as we can in the project, obviously keeping it without losing the affordability factor. The advantage we have is that we are the largest building material supplier, so I have absolutely total control on the quality of construction material, the supply chain and the pricing, which no other developer can offer. And hence, we are able to not only just develop world-class developments, world-class projects, but also offer them at the best and the most unique commercials, whether you are looking at the price or you look at the payment plan, which only requires you to pay 1% per month after the initial down payment. Now, what that does is, as an investor, let's look at it from the point of view of people from the UK who want to invest over there. They're not going to be moving over there. They are investors. And when you talk about investors, there are three things you're talking about. Number one is security of investment. Number two, you're talking about what sort of equity you need to invest in the project. And number three is what is the return on investment. Now, when you talk about the first part, you're talking about not just a development company, you're talking about a large group of companies where development is just one part of one business vertical of that group. And it comes with a 23 years of experience and credibility. That is what we bring on board. Apart from the legal protection that you have with where the land has been paid in full, we have put down 20% bank guarantee for the construction, going into the fact that we have paid for the consultancy, engineering consultancy, the sale and marketing costs. So we've already invested in excess of 40% of the project value. So we have shown our commitment towards the project. That is not something unique with Danube. That is required by the law for every developer before you launch the project. Now, then you go into the second part, which is security of investment is covered from legally and also from the point of view of Danube being a reputed 23-year-old company. Second is equity investment, the equity that you need to invest in the property. We have come up with a very unique payment plan of 1% per month after initial deposit, which requires you to pay only 52% until handover. Now what that means is that you would have only paid 52% and you get possession of your property, and the remaining 48% you pay in another 4 years after handover. Now if you look at it, that doesn't just act as a commercial attraction, but also again creates another layer of security for your investment, because we are not accessing your full money before giving you the possession. And third, because your equity is less while you have got the possession of the property and you realize your asset and you can start renting it, your return on investment literally doubles in comparison to any other conventional project that you would buy in Dubai. And that is where we feel we have a huge advantage, which no other developer can offer in Dubai. If you typically look at any sort of apartment, whether it's a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom apartment in Glitz 3 project, which is coming up in Studio City, you would not return anything less than 15% on a conservative note on your investment. Now, as I said, your typical investment would fetch you 7 to 8% return on investment in real estate. But because your equity is halved while you've taken the possession, that is where we create the advantage, And it's not just like the return. When you look at the overall aspects of the asset, whether you look at the amenities, we create a little community. It's not like standalone building. We create entire cluster. We bring in a lot of amenities because it also creates economies of scale where we can expand the amenities and features or benefits that we can offer to our customers. And that is where, it's not just, as I said, it's not just a brilliant investment option. It's a brilliant asset that you're creating. A person from the UK can look at it as a pure investment, or take it as a holiday home, which the person uses for 3 or 4 weeks in a year, and the remaining is put on short-term letting. So it's a holiday home. It provides a holiday home come investment opportunity as well. So it caters to it caters to a wide market, and especially if people are coming with the long-term investment objective. We do not deal with short-term investors. We do not deal with the speculators and the flippers. Strictly against them.
People living in UK, people living in other European markets can relate with Dubai as a city. Plus, what I see a big change when I used to do business in Dubai in 2006 to 2008, what has changed now? I see Dubai is now for more real people with real homes. It's not just a millionaire city, or it's not just for who's who city. There are people who are doing regular jobs like we do in London. There are people who are taking a train to work. So there's a metro system in place. So all that is like just living like London. So now is the time. Who gives capital appreciation? Is a middle class person who's going to work. That is the person who's going to give you appreciation in your property. So that person is a real person, I would say, rather than someone just buying miles away property and that property is locked up. You won't get any rental yield, you won't get any capital appreciation because there are no real people. So that has changed Dubai now. That's what I call it, real properties for real people. Why we bought Danube? Obviously, for anything like this, you need a track record. Very important. So company which is 23-year-old has been specializing in building material. There's a direct link with property building. So they are the right people. We have other developers also. We have many developers we have signed up with, but we are very selective what we bring on table because the client base in UK is very selective. They want to only have the best. So we have kind of presented all the facts and figures about Danube, and let's see how the response has been fantastic in last 2 days. So we are hoping we are going to have good business. Dubai is more of a rental yield market, where you have very strong rental yields. Like you're getting 7 to 8% yield on your property. That's what makes Dubai very attractive. So you have a cash flow coming out of property. You make an investment of £150,000 paid over a period of 3 to 4 years. Once you get your keys in hand, it's like you have a 7-8% income straight away. What makes Danube Glitz 3 special, that you only pay up to 50% on completion. And rest of the payments you do post-completion, which I have not heard in my career. So this is new concept. So the idea why they can give this comfort level, because half of the product line is in-house. Whatever they are putting into the building material, they are making it. So they have a control over supply chain. So they are giving access to people. Fine, you can't get mortgage easily, but it's like a self-funded model from a developer where you only pay 50% until completion. Once you've got your keys in your hand, you have rented out your property, still you have 48% to pay, and which you can pay only 1% per annum over a period of 48 months. So this makes it a very unique proposition and gives a trust to a guy, okay fine, developer is not just planning to run away with my money. They are there in this for long term with them.